Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Cincy game hunting, and it's actually Father's Day today. And funny enough, my wife and my son just kicked me out of the house. I joke, of course, because they kicked me out apparently to work on a surprise for me. My son said, give daddy like $20 and tell him to go game hunting. So that's what they did. I'm gonna go wander around for a little bit to give them some time to do whatever the surprise is. So I may or may not show you guys what it is, depending. It's family time. I don't want to be throwing all that stuff on the internet, but yeah. So we're gonna go game hunting right now to kill some time. So yeah, we're gonna probably hit up a Goodwill, maybe a couple of retail stores. Don't know what we're gonna find. Said it's kind of impromptu. I wasn't expecting to go out today, but Andrew and my wife both said I had to get out of the house. So see what we get.
What have I got?
All right, so we did have some good luck over in that Goodwill. I thought we were gonna have a whole bunch of games, but a good chunk of them were all scratched to heck. So had to put a lot of stuff back. And they also had a copy of Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, or at least I thought they did. Oh well, what can you do? So we ended up playing like 5 games. It wasn't a bad little stop, and a little trinket that I found on the side of the wall. The trinket, which you all probably saw in the video, was this Crash Team Racing little, I guess it's a bobble. So yeah, picked that up for $3. Might have overpaid for it, but it's a cool little thing to throw in the game room, or even on the dash of your car, I guess. So yeah, Crash Team Racing little bobble for $3. On to the games. We found Minecraft. All the games were $5, by the way, at this Goodwill. But Minecraft for $3.60. This is going to be a flip. GameStop pays $11 for this or more, depending if there's a trade credit bonus. But yeah, picked that up for $5, and I said about $11 normally. And depending on if it's a trade credit bonus, you might get more than that. So I'll probably save that for a little bit. On the Wii, we picked up Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which I want to say that I have a Sonic Riders game on the PS2, but I don't have this, and I'm not sure if it's any different, so I figured I'd just grab it and check it out. But yeah, picked that up for $5 as well. Found a Wii U game that I didn't have in the collection randomly. Wii U, the ESPN Sports Connection. I think this is kind of just like a Wii Sports type of game, but yeah, I'm totally down to try this out. I've never come across this game, surprisingly, and it's not really an expensive game by any means, but yeah, I just don't see it very often, so picked that up for $5 as well. And we found a couple of GameCube games. We actually found 3 of them down on the bottom shelf, but the Star Wars game was all scratched to heck, so that was not going to be bought. But we picked up the Herbs, Sims in the City. This is like a $20 game, I think. Like I said, $5 for that, and it's complete. And we found a Naruto game. And I believe I have the second one of this, but this is the first Naruto game, the Clash of Ninja. So yeah, picking that up. And I believe my other one is also on GameCube as well. So these are awesome fighting games here. You get a chance to play them. So yeah, 5 games. We got $25 on each of the, or for all those combined, plus the $3 for the Crash Bandicoot thing. So not a bad little first stop of the week. All right, guys, we stepped into another Goodwill. We ended up grabbing 3 games here. This Goodwill's kind of a mixed bag. I don't always find a ton here, and it seems like the prices are kind of all over the place. Like, they have times where they mark them at $2 and $3. There's times where they're saying everything's $5. Today they charged me $3 a piece, so I don't know the rhyme or reason behind it, but I guess they're kind of like, nothing's really written down anywhere to how much the games are, so nobody really knows what to charge. But hey, I'm down with $3 a game. That's like kind of like that sweet spot where it's you can find games for $3, you're in a good place. We ended up picking up 3 games, like I said. One of them's not really worth a whole bunch, but I thought it was pretty cool looking that Andrew and I might enjoy playing together. Think Fast. It's a Disney trivia game, and you can play with all the Disney characters like Donald and Goofy and Mickey and Minnie. So I figured, why not play that? It's only like a $5 game. Actually, GameStop only charged 99 cents for it, and I paid $3 at a thrift store, so there's that. Anyway, we picked up that, and we also picked up, this was a surprise one that I found, NCAA 09. This one still goes, I think, for like $25. I have 2010, but I don't think I have a version of this game, or 09 or 010 for Xbox, so I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. Picked up for $3. Like I said, it's a $25 game, so score. And last but not least, a game that I'd never really heard of before, Ruse: The Art of Deception. I don't know much about it. Looks like a strategy game, but yeah, I looked it up. I think it was around like a $10 to $15 game. Nothing special, but game that I hadn't heard of before, so picked that up for $3 as well. 3 games for $9. I actually rounded up to 10 because for the charity stuff they do. And yeah, not a bad little deal, and second Goodwill stop of the week. All right, guys, as you saw, we stepped into half-price books, and there wasn't really anything on the clearance shelf that was catching my eye, but we did find a couple of random games that intrigued me, if you will. First of all, we grabbed Final Fantasy 13-2. Now, I do have this game already on the PlayStation 3, but on the Xbox One X and the Series X, I believe this game actually gets upgraded to 4K. So I figured, why not? For $8, I'll try it out. It's fine. And yeah, I would totally want to see how this looks compared to the PS3 version. So yeah, pick that up for $8. I picked up a couple of random loose games. First of all, Mega Man Maverick Hunter. Mega Man X or Maverick Hunter X, I don't know. It's a long name, but it was $10, and I love Mega Man games. I've never heard of this game in my life, so it's a loose game, and I'm not a huge fan of picking up loose games, but yeah, I'm totally down to try it. It's about what it goes for a loose copy, but like I said, it's a Mega Man game that I don't got and I've never heard of, so totally down to pick that up. And we found this, which really intrigued me. It was a 3-pack of loose UMDs. In there is Loco Roco, ATV Off-Road Fury, which are, you know, that's in every store. But the one that intrigued me the most was Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. That, I want to say, pretty much paid for the bundle. I want to say it's going to be like a $12 game. Loco Roco is about a $5 game. I think ATV, same thing, about a $5 game. But altogether, they only charged $14.99 for the 3 games. So I'm like down with that. I got that. I mean, I'd pay that just for Street Fighter Alpha 3. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So a 3-pack of PSP UMDs for $14.99. Not a bad little deal. I'm not a big fan of picking up UMDs loose, but if I can find a deal like that, I'm totally down to try it. We stepped into Cash America Pawn real quick. Had a lot of cool things in there. A lot of things that really tempted me. They had a white PS3 controller. It was $10, but I've got so many PS3 controllers, like I'd just be getting it for the color variant, and I think it's actually a relatively expensive version. I think it's like a $30 or so controller. But like I said, I've got a lot of controllers, and I hate buying used controllers unless they're like $5 or less, because I don't know if the sticks are going to be drifting or not, and it's kind of be a worthless pickup if for some reason it is. And the same thing goes for that Elite 2 controller that I saw on the wall. That really tempted me, but it was $80, which is a great price for an Elite controller. But again, like with the stick drift issues that a lot of the current gen stuff is having, I don't like buying used controllers. So personal preference, you know, it is. There's a random fishing game in there I thought about grabbing because I'd never seen it before, but I passed on that. But yeah, one game picked up at this spot. Outlast Trinity on the PS4. All games are $10 unless marked otherwise, of the current gen stuff, that is. So this was $10, and I looked it up afterwards. This is like a $40 game used, so that worked. It's like actually like 3 different games. It's Outlast, Outlast Whistleblower, and Outlast 2. So it's like a little trilogy, as you can see on the back. So, not a bad little deal. $10 for 3 games. Definitely can do that. Alright guys, last stop of the week, and we head into Salvation Army, and it was half price day today. Usually when it's half price day, you can get games for $1.50 a piece. Unfortunately, this Salvation Army has had nothing in the last month and a half or 2 months that I've been going into it. Now, I will say that people come in the morning, I'm sure, and clear it out early. But I've been lucky in the past and still found stuff that popped up, and I just must be missing out, or just haven't had the stock coming in. We did pick up one game, and the game that I picked up, I actually already own on the Wii. And anytime I can find a multi-platform game and get it on the 360 or the PS3, I'd much prefer to do that, because games on the Wii don't look as good. And the game in question is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Like I said, anytime I can find an HD version of a game that I already have on the Wii, I will grab it, and the Wii version of the game will go into my trade pile. So yeah, pick that up for $1.50. I want to say it's like a $15 game. Not a bad little deal. It's like $10 to $15, I think. But yeah, nice little way to end the week. $1.50 game. Guys, I appreciate you coming out again this week. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that as well. And until next time, keep hunting.